we learned the last time? Alright, color's not so bad. Paladins are the absolute worst though.
It's paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Sure, let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes.
Poor Karlach.
Okay, never mind.
Allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed. Zariel will find this all terribly funny.
What are you doing? Please don't go for my... Oh my god! Oh, what the frick? Ouch! She's really trying to get my nerves! Why do you do so much damage? They're trying to find him. What? What? You're murdering us! Yes. Okay, first guy down. Worst guy down. Take the sword. Take everything that he has. Was that worth it? What is up with the sword anyways? 6 to freaking 16! And so it continues. So, okay, after jungling some more with my equipment, I can safely say I'm about to keel over from the weight. Seriously, I have way too much stuff! Way too much! I have way too much stuff! It's getting ridiculous! It's getting ridiculous here! So yeah, if I were to teleport to the grove, would I be able to teleport back? Doesn't really seem like there's a waypoint there. I mean, in the worst cases, I can just walk back here, but still. I really don't have a choice right now. Let's be serious. I have way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. And I'm about to sell it all for even more random stuff. Larian is still at 50. Shadowheart is still at 100, and I'm barely scratching the limit of my weight limit. Which is not good. Still not quite there. Kind of bothering me. I'm also extremely rich right now. He barely has any money left, thanks to all the junk that we have sold to him. But that's fine, right? Surely at some point he's able to get rid of it, right? Surely at some point. It's only a matter of time. Still. I need to get rid of the books. That's the most important thing that I have to do around here. I also might want to buy some stuff from the other shopkeeper really quickly as well. Right? There's still that other shopkeeper that we have to visit. He might have some armor for the other guys as well. Because so far I was only able to buy something for my character. And I'm pretty sure they, one of those guys might want to have a little bit of a stronger armor around here. I mean, as long as we go range, it's fine, but even the range attacks hurts a lot, so we need to consider that, right? We need to consider that, and he didn't really have that many options to begin with.
Something close.
So this guy, as the blacksmith around here, must have some promising items for the others as well, right? Okay, can I give you anything else around here that I still have in my bags? Like a Larian. You still have some random stuff. Yes, you do. This is all dragging you down, Larian. You need to get rid of everything, alright? You need to get rid of everything around here. And that's pretty much it. Let's balance it out. Sell it. You're going to equip this.
Like it will be done.
She's going to equip the helmet without the visible effect. Shadowheart, you will equip the shield and the armor. And with this, I think it should be fine. Which means I can sell this, this, this and something else, because right now I'm extremely heavy and I'm not entirely sure where it comes from. Why am I suddenly so heavy? Sure, I bought a couple of items, but I got rid of them as well. I don't know. Okay. Sell it first. I need to double check on that really quickly. Never mind. They lied to me. They lied to me. But then again, I do have to hold all those items in my possession for the purchase and sell, so maybe that's the reason why our weight was suddenly so high. Huh? Could be. It could very well be. Okay, now we are still rich. Have some better protection for everyone. Except of her, but her protection is fine on 15. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a hard time finding anything better than that. And Shadowheart is at 17 with a new armor and shield. Okay, that should technically be fine, right? It should technically be fine. Everyone has their backpacks. Okay. Okay. Well then, I think with that, we are pretty much done with our purchases. I still need to visit the camp though now. Like seriously, I need to get rid of the books, I need to get rid of the camping supplies. And we really need to recover our short rests around here. Who knows when the next encounter is going to happen, and let's be serious, my familiar only has like 10 HP. I need to get ready in case I need to resummon him, right? We always need to be ready to resummon him. That little guy, that little fella is really handy for us to have, right? Alright then, let's go to the camp and see what the others are up to. Because let's be serious, oh, Gale doesn't look that good. But let's be serious, I have left them alone for a relatively long time by now, and I'm pretty sure that they might start some beef with each other, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah?
She seems to be fine. Well, alright, I took care of the paladins for you.
You did? Wow. That was sound of you.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you do it?
Because you said that they were bad, and after that one confrontation, they kind of revealed that they were bad, and didn't you say that I should take care of them before they follow us? Pretty sure you said that. Don't give me second doubts now. I will not return that sword. I will not. There, they were agents of a devil. I wasn't going to let them roam unchallenged, right?
You're my kind of people. Wish I could have been there to watch those ignots crumble, but I'm just happy they're off my tail. Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Infernal engine? Okay. How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart? Right, how did that happen? You have a mechanic for your heart? What does the engine allow you to do? I met someone who might be able to help. A smith who works in the hell of time? For the time? Okay, I can mention that later. First and foremost, how did you get that infernal engine as a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Okay, so there really is a tiefling, and it seems like I already ran in. Wait, what? Whoa. What if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith? Damon? Well, there are some tieflings holed up in the Druid Grove nearby. We might take a look there. Did I already encounter that guy? Okay. Just out of curiosity, but what would happen if you don't get tuned up?
Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, just in case. I mean, it is your heart. We should probably make sure that it keeps on running, right? Okay, wonder if they meant Damon, the tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Do I need to bring her with me in order to ensure that the quest is triggered? I mean, technically speaking, if he needs to check her heart, she has to be present. Maybe. Anything else?
Soldier?
Soldier. Okay. Well, you're the person Wyll was hunting, aren't you?
The Blade of Frontiers? Yeah, he's been on my tail for ages. Thought he'd seen sense by now, though.
Didn't you already talk to him? He's right there in the background? Maybe? His mission is to kill you, and I'm going to help. Wyll said otherwise. You don't have the air of a devil. Not by any means. I'll withhold my judgment for now. Right. Let's point out that Wyll said otherwise.
Will's been deceived. It isn't his fault, but if you kill me, you'll never find out why.
Okay. Well, you certainly don't really seem to have the air of a devil around you. At least not by any means.
Thank you. Nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Look, I don't know why Will's been sent after me. He's a hero, right? Famously so. Heroes don't go around killing normal people. Believe it or not, that's all I am. A woman from Baldur's Gate who's been away from home too long.
And Baldur's Gate? Okay. Well, that would explain why you boarded the Nautilus. You probably tried to get back home after 10 years. I mean, you did mention that you tried to escape for 10 years. Well, anyways, I will withhold my judgment for now, because that's literally the only option that I have around here that doesn't involve killing you.
See that you do. Last thing I want to have to do is fight you. You seem sound. I'm sound too. You'll see.
Alright. That's all I could possibly ask. Now,
With
first and
haste.
foremost, wait a second, I'm gonna get an item just in case. It seems like he's struggling. He might be extra hungry right now. Right, Shadowheart? And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I have not selected the right option for this. I was supposed to long rest, but instead I just went to the camp. But well, we can still long rest in a second. So, okay. Lock it.
If not
Everything
over,
is
then
cleaned
through.
up. Technically speaking, I still need to put down the books, but I can do that later. First and foremost, I need to double check on Gale really quickly, because he seemed to be struggling. He also seemed to have some kind of debuff on him. Gale's spirit is being drained. He has disadvantage on Constitution saving throw. Yeah, he's certainly hungry for items now.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute. And all the better for it.
Now, I think I have a magic artifact for you. You might be interested.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Can I pick? Can I pick it? I can help just now. Bear with me, please. I can persuade him that I won't give him the item. I see. Okay, what will happen to the item should I give it to you? Well, it already was explained. It will be destroyed. The item you want are more used to me than consumed. You can't have anything yet. Yeah, you can have a magic item, that's fine. You will be allowed to eat the locket. Because I seriously do not need dancing lights. There you go. Have fun. That's
Thank
it.
you.
But only one! We need to be a bit mindful of our magical item resources around here. Only one, alright? Only one.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Yeah, it's pretty much like any version of hunger, right? You can only still it before it returns. Now, let's see. Well, I'm glad to say that you feel better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the very least. How do I know the real monster isn't you? Perhaps now you will tell me what all this is in aid of, huh? I think it's still a little bit too soon. We barely know each other. Your gratitude doesn't make up for what I've lost. What are you going to do to compensate me? Do I really want compensation? It was just a locket that I barely used. Well, I'm really glad to see that you're fine now. Now the question is that debuff gone, or do I need to feed you even more items? Because I have a feeling you might get hungry very soon again. That necklace was pretty much really weak. I'm actually surprised I didn't even still your hunger to begin with, right?
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Alright. But this is a promise now. You have to tell me in the future. Don't mention it. I'm glad that I could help. The condition of yours is very expensive. I hope we don't regret losing that artifact. It could have proven useful. Just so you know, this was the last time I'm part with such a valuable item. You really don't need to reprimand him. He knows that as well. He knows that as well. Anyways, don't mind it. I'm always glad to help.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
It was way too much. That was not necessary in the slightest. Now, the conversation that's was bound to happen, right? It is bound to happen. It has to happen.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot.
What?
I hope he got what he needed from it.
What the hell are you talking about? Did you see how he ate that pendant? Okay. But what about Carla? Did you notice Carla that? I guess not. Let's just go down the line, huh? How does the Blade of Frontier end up being chased, or rather chasing a devil in hell?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Okay, yeah. It seems like you're seriously getting deceived, Wyll. At the very least, if what Carla said is true. And seeing her reaction after her death, maybe you're not so sure about it either. But I can't really point it out, because it didn't happen. Right, who's the source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
A powerful friend. Oh. A powerful friend, huh? Like a warlock patron, perhaps? Perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
I mean, if you're being deceived and you think that is just, I can see that you might go that far. Now, tell me, Wyll, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontier? Right, how did that happen? What is the Blade of Frontier anyways?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
So you saved the boy, and that turned you into the blade of for how? But if he's just a farmer's boy, huh? Well, an act could be finer than, or rather, what act could be finer than saving a life? You must feel proud about that, at least, even though that other part doesn't really make. Could he call him the Blade of? Is it just a title that he got from a random child? I mean, it's possible. Maybe he's just picked up the title that was given to him. Like those storytellers like to do occasionally. Maybe. Well, anyway, it's good to save a life, huh? You must be proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
So you gave yourself that name. I see. Your anger forged the blade of judgment. Or something like that. I'm so really confused right now. And what happened before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Well, that's true, but then again, he was probably just worried about your own safety. I mean, just heading into the front line is something that nobody would love to see for their own family members. Especially since he said he was a single dad. He must have already lost his wife and probably promised her to keep you safe. At least I could imagine that. And what's this? I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle? Is that a... Oh, that's a fake one. I see. Did you lose it in a battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I see. Wait, what? Warlock? Lean in and examine the eye more closely. I can do that? I mean, sure, of course I can. Let me take a better peek.
Spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
Wait, a sending stone? Isn't your eyes just a sending stone? I would like to talk about something else. Should I confront about that? Yeah, I mean, if I already noticed it. We're on good terms, right, Wyll? Please tell me what the sending stone is for.
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Wyll is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What is going on? Wait, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like that. Why are you active again? I thought you were asleep! Why are you... Draw on the power from within and enforce your will. A secret is there. Do I want to do that? It might be important. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. That is a clear violation of your privacy. And I'm pretty sure I shouldn't follow the guidance of my illithid, which is literally a head parasite. But I am actually really curious right now. So,
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
I was about to say, maybe my power, my illithid, is a little bit too tired in order to actually peek into his mind. but I'm not really so sure what I should think about this. You're clearly hiding something from me.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss?
How about Carla, who's literally over there? You have not noticed her once. She's been there for a very long time. Since I fought the paladins. And Lich, why do you have a head over there? What are they all doing in my cave? This is all. But then again, what am I saying? I'm also collecting heads. I can't even say anything about it. Some of them even have flesh. But still, I thought that I'm keeping it very discreet, Lae'zel. In a chest. All the way over there in the corner. Not for display.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
That's fine, I guess. Just want to make sure that nobody else has a conversation around here before we go.
I've known
for the long
people who are
sleep.
hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, sooner than later he will probably come clean about it. The reason about all of this, right? Sooner than later. Just as Wyll, with his very, very important eye. Right, Shadowheart?
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Well, it's certainly a curious one, right? It's certainly a curious one. So, well, there's something you're not telling me. I'm sure of it. I want to talk about all that has happened. We should journey separately from now on. Should I? Should I inquire about that? I mean, I could. It's pretty clear that she doesn't want to talk about it, though.
I don't know what you mean.
Everything that ruins Saloon's status, that wound that constantly hurt you. You barely want to talk about any of it. No, I think you know exactly what I mean, but I would still point it out.
It's nothing, really.
Yeah, that's not really getting anywhere. We have to be honest with each other. What is it that you're keeping from me? Oh, I could be persuasive or intimidating. Tell me what you're hiding or else, but I don't really want to threaten my own and only healer. So, yeah, let's try to be persuasive. Oof! Oh, I can't even boost myself with guidance! This is not gonna work! It is gonna work! Holy damn! Okay.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
Shah?
It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
I mean, what is Shah anyways? I think I read like one book about it. Selûne and Shah don't really like each other. And there was something else. Oh, it's been another week. Anyways, I'll decide whether to make a fuss or not. I have to trust someone who's holding out on me. You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this a secret? I didn't agree to join up with a Shah worshipper. Is it such a bad thing? Oh wait, well I worship lots. Your secret does not shock me. I've done so much worse.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yes, you should. I would have totally didn't say anything about it. Because I'm literally serving a bad goddess. A spider goddess, from all things. Right? Now that the truth is out, tell me more. Or I can inquire more. In future, I expect you to be honest. Let's leave it at that for now. Oh, I would love to hear more about Shah. Is that possible?
All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Did I hear her? Remind me? Honestly, your favors of your own concern. I won't judge you, one way or the other. She doesn't sound very appealing, going by her title. I've heard Shah's worshipper is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts. Yeah, that doesn't really seem or sound like I know anything about her. How about you remind me a little?
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Night Singer. Darkness, loss. Sounds like a miserable realm of influence for a deity to hold. No, that's... I mean, let's be serious. Our goddess is a spider! What is worse than a spider? Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act.
I see.
Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
So you give up on any kind of hope for a better tomorrow, and just live with the principle of YOLO. Live for the day, the present. I see. Well, that sounds daunting. I don't think it's for me. How exactly does Shah worshipper turn people to their goddess? When you put it like that, I mean, it is kind of comforting. There's nothing to worry about, because you're literally giving up on everything. You're just doing what you want to do, from the looks of it. Darkness certainly has some benefits in comparison to light. It protects you instead of burning your eyes. Pretty sure she would love to hear this answer, so I'm just going to pick 3.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand.
Of course.
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Okay, that sounds actually really good on one hand, because they destroy false idol and protect people from cults. What do you mean with break though? Many people break before they embrace Shah's truth. You can't really force people, or rather you can't really forcefully open their eyes either. I mean, even if it is for their benefits. What's the point of trying to save them if they don't even get to that point? That sounds evil. I won't cast judgment on your beliefs. I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more some other time. I mean, it does sound kind of convincing. You got me on the first half and lost me on the last half. But it doesn't sound so bad. And I would love to hear more, but I'm pretty sure you will have a limit how much you would purposely share with me right now, right? Certainly.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Yes! Yes! Then I don't have to worry about my cleric leaving! No, but seriously, that sounds actually really interesting. There's some contradictional stuff, but so far it sounds like a good thing. For the most part, at least. Now then, any other matter? Don't really think so. Alright, we haven't even talked a single time about the pain. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me.
It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in the future. Why would Shah subject you to such a thing? What causes it to hurt you? How can you manage living with such a thing? Is there anything I can do to help? I mean, I would love to help, but she said there's no way to cure it. So instead of that, what causes it to hurt you? Can we perchance stop it or prevent it?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I mean, considering the last time when I saw that you got hurt was right next to a statue, and this time when I literally forced you to talk about Shah, it can't be completely random, right? It shouldn't be. Wait, that's the same one as we've already read before. Why would Shah subject you to such a thing? Right, why would she do such a thing to her own followers?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Recall? Okay. I mean, yeah, gods act in mysterious ways. And how exactly are you managing to live with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it.
What?
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I see. So pain is interlocked with her meaning and her teachings. And there's no pain or peace without the other. Well, anyways, I hope in the future you're going to be a little bit more honest about it. Right? I mean, now you know that I don't have anything against it, right?
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
She has a point. If I didn't tell those other guys that we were the refugees, they wouldn't have attacked us. And without a fight, I wouldn't even need to protect myself to begin with any form of armor, right? Okay, is that all? Is there anything else? I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart. We've already talked a lot, but it seems like I can still talk about more.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
I have no idea! What were you to for Shah's worship? Why are there so many extra tabs now?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive.
She's
my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Saloonites tell.
Wait, she's your mother? Are you an orphan? Ah, I see. Well, tell me something about yourself besides of Shah. Besides of the tadpole. Yeah. What else did you do?
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced?
Yes.
Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yeah, pretty much. Any hobbies beside of that? You will have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some, okay? Really? Really? You have flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming? Well, that's exactly it. Anything else you care to share? Yeah, that's exactly it. Maybe a hobby?
No, I can't.
Huh?
I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, Then my memories will be restored.
Wait, she blocks your memories as well? You have your memory suppressed? That seems a bit extreme. I mean, on one hand, if it's about Shah herself, I can understand that. But your own special things? Isn't that too much?
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
You're so sure about that? I mean, thoughts are finicky sometimes. Well, I think with this, we are pretty much done. The other tabs are the ones that are always present, so I guess I don't really have to check them. Okay! Well, that was certainly a lot. Now, how do I long rest around here? End the day? Does that work? You have enough camping supply to restore all hit points. If you long rest. Yes. Please do so. There we go! Finally!
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You know, you guys have spent the entire day with each other, and now in the evening, you finally decide to confront each other. Are you freaking joking right now? Oh, it feels like you're jumping on each other's throats. Oh, you've got it all wrong, Wyll, Carla. You've got it all wrong, Wyll. Carla's not about to hurt anyone. The two of you have met before. I see. Well, I brought you your target, Wyll. Why don't you just do us the honor? Yeah, I'm not about to say that. No, but seriously though, Wyll, I'm pretty sure Carla will not hurt anyone, alright?
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Wyll shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
I mean, she didn't have a choice from what I understand. What else? Which other options did you have? Be thrown in jail? Killed by random demons? Well, come on. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Carla is not a danger. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. Should never have trusted you, Carla. Oh god, no. You want to fight, Wyll? I give you one. I can pick either sides if I wanted to. No, but seriously, this is the only good part about the head parasite. You can't lie with that thing. It shows you your memories directly into each other's brain. There's no lying there, right? So as you can see, Carla is not a danger.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
I failed my perception! There's a role to be what? The frick? God, are you stubborn? Carla's not a devil and you know it too, right? Here, you saw Carla's fort. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. She just wanted to get out of there.
You know monsters better than anyone.
Oh my god,
Can't you
everyone
look in my
approves.
eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Wyll. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Seen the good? Are you kidding me? I almost failed a conversation. You were about to jump on there. And now I can talk to those two. Yeah, I'm gonna start with her. She's the
Glad
closest.
Wyll saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Oh, you weren't really that hard to spot. I mean, let's be serious. You were literally on fire across the river. And I had a quest marker on the map that literally showed me the direct location of your presence. But you don't have to know about that. Does it? Well, you're pretty loud. I'm glad he's joining us too. Glad you two could make peace at long last, right?
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
True. Was it it, or do you have something else?
What's on your mind?
You still have something else. Okay. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest? Wait, didn't we talk about that? Oh my god. There's a lot going on in my head. It's burning up. What does the Infernal Engine do to you? Okay. I would like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War. Right. How did you ended up in that place?
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
But wait. I'm pretty sure a devil can just take people to hell. Even if it happens because of a deal behind each other's back. I mean, you need to sign the stuff yourself, right? Isn't there a clause for that? And you mentioned the boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it? Right, do you have a name?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Poor Carla. What does that Infernal Engine do to you? Right, what exactly does it do in your body? Is it just a ever-burning furnace?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Oh, that is certainly a problem. You must be... No! So, what's that been like? Literally being forced to have no emotions whatsoever.
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
I mean, with the right amount of protection and multiple layers, we might be able to give you a quick hug. I have literally armor of ice that must contradict each other with your flames. You will certainly break through it relatively quickly because it has the endurance of 10 HP. But I can maybe help. Maybe. Okay then, Wyll, right? Oh well. Are you fine?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Pantomime? I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but probably some kind of play. Theater play, right? And what's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Wyll. Oh wait, I can actually talk about that. Yes, please, please! Explain.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Your penance? Penance? Okay, should I be worried? Good then, I deserved answers. Intriguing. A chance to see the blade scrum, perhaps. That sounds bad. A penance. Should I be worried about it?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Well? You're not going to point out what happens? You can't just make such an ominous exclamation and then just refuse to give further explanations. That is evil. Carla, do you have an idea?
Copper for your thoughts.
And that's not helpful. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? I can ask that? I mean, sure.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them.
Okay.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Random demons. This isn't where I thought I would end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
That's a very good question. I'll be back at my home. Not a care in the world. I'll be in the middle of another adventure. Less free of any tadpole. Well, so much has happened, I can barely remember what life was like before the abduction. Like, literally, I have no idea what my character did before that. But I guess we were on an adventure.
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
Yeah, we might want to do that. We really might want to do that. Alright then, next step. I need to get rid of the books. I'm still way too heavy. So, okay. I put everything away, and I'm still at 50 weight. Maybe I should start considering putting the potions into a bag as well. Maybe. It does drag us down a little. It's 12 weight. The others are not really that heavy. I will sell this axe later, and this one as well. Maybe I should put away the war horn. Don't really see me using it anytime soon. But then again, you never know when you need it, so I should probably keep it around. And by the way, can I put you into the party, Carla?
What's on your mind?
Because for the one quest, I need you to come along,
No room
right?
in your party. What should I do?
Yeah, Lae'zel, I guess you can sit that one out.
Now we're talking.